Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. We've got a pretty long one for you today. Nothing like a big event or anything, but I promised I'd do these a while back, and I've done, maybe like 2 of them since. I'm looking at the stories. Doing a whole story, a whole PvE event with all the dialogue and all that stuff. A certain subscriber, you know who you are, has requested this more often than any other, and I've received pretty decent feedback when I've done them, so why not? What I'm going to do is going to run through the whole entire story, level 10, hardest difficulty, of course. I always took the top time slot, but that's just me. You don't have to do that. That's just, I like the early bird stuff. And then using who they have boosted and what the story's about, what enemies we're against. We go through the entire PvE story for each day, fulfilling the whole thing. So this means that today we have this one, starting with 3 in the hand, and of course tomorrow we'll be over here, and for Wednesday I'll be over there. Now, I can't guarantee I'll get all these at this point in time of the day. I wish I could make this a regular thing I do at a regular time. It really depends on my work schedule, my family schedule, etc. Busy life, but that's okay. If you don't catch the live stream like right now, you can always catch it on YouTube when it gets uploaded. So I'm just gonna open up a soda because I need a little bit of something to wet the whistle, right? There we go. And we're going to start out Hearts of Darkness. Going to go through the whole first day. Excuse my voice acting. I'm not a paid professional, but I'll give you a little bit of something that I can. Whatever I can offer. Because, it's fun. 3 in hand. Let's see. With Gorgon gone, which, by the way, if you didn't know, there's a whole 7-day story that leads up to this one. Did you know? Probably don't. They haven't played that story in years. But when they introduced Gorgon and all the hand ninjas to Marvel Puzzle Quest, there was a whole 7-day storyline they had with it, and it was great. Obviously, really long. You had to play all 7 days to get the whole thing out of it. But lots of cool story going on, lots of build up, and that led to this story right here. In the background, I apologize. My daughter is downstairs with me. She's currently trying her hand at multiverses, so she might say things from time to time. So it's like she's trying to do her tutorial stuff right now. Well, then jump up there. Jump up on it. And hold down and hit A. No. Jump up on it, down, and then A. There you go. That's it. She's getting it. Anyways, 3 in the hand. We're going to start off here. Go through the whole day. Oh, and by the way, I'm not doing this my normal way. I'm going to run each node only once. Maybe multiple times if I really have an objective I need to do, like maybe lowering half Thor's health down. You'll see if that happens. But otherwise, I'm just going to hit each node once. If there's any outliers to that, well, we'll explain it at the time of, but maybe the challenge node will hit 1, 2, or 3 times. We'll see. So, with Gorgon gone, Wolverine and Daredevil are working their way up the hand's chain of command to find its new leaders. Cece? You can do this. You keep your exclamations down, girl. She's having a lot of fun, I guess. Fight off these ninjas and see who's pulling the hand strings. So our boosted guys this time, well, here, just so you can see the list, it's a little easier to see it this way, are these guys. And if you know anything about the meta in this game, it's all about that guy. He's super strong. It's not like Doctor Strange is a slouch. Yelena's good for the long game. She will guarantee a long-term victory, it seems. And this guy's great for double turns and stuff, but you need special tile teams. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll use certain ones that might be better than the rest for certain situations, but I guarantee you we're going to make big work out of Shang-Chi. If you have any levels, hey DCU, good evening. Glad to see you here. If you have any levels in Shang-Chi, make use of them, especially when he's boosted. When he's boosted, it's just like, I don't know, like taking candy from a baby. Each combo point increases match damage by over 1,000. I don't even have him champed. It's ridiculous. Anyways, but this first node, just to recap, is just shinobis, just ninjas. So I'm just gonna put out, you know, good old Doctor Strange to let him, I don't know, I'll let him feel good about himself for a moment in time. Is that unfair? I don't think it is. Put Okoye out there to boost him. Ha, that's funny. And then, well, let's just put out the save team of Hulkoi, as I call them. I'm gonna make use of that that power every turn. Okay. Team up AP, red and yellow AP, because Okoye likes all that stuff. Got to keep her happy. She'll make you happy. Let's do this. The hand are here. I can hear them inside. Yep, I can smell them. Let's get moving. We're here to find their leaders, Logan. With Gorgon gone, we need to find out who's in charge of the hand so we can cut it off at the wrist. That means I need you to keep your rage in check. I'll handle myself, choir boy. Just make sure you don't swallow Katana because you're trying to be gentle. Like I said, DCU, and you might have missed it, I'm going to do voices, and it's not going to be pretty, but it's what I have to offer. I don't even think Doctor Strange is going to get a turn in here. You do you. I like that. Thank you. So, yeah, this isn't really showing off Doctor Strange at all. But that's just because Hulkoi is so good, even a powered-up 5-star Doctor Strange doesn't get a chance to blink. Wait, is that the Hood? With a whole battalion of Magia. You say Magia or Magia? I keep saying Magia. Anyways. Boys, you look surprised. You don't seem like hand material to me, Robbins. They know a good deal when they see one. A deal you're about to be on the losing end of. Rewards, rewards, rewards. Take the rewards. So day 1, Unholy Alliance. Okay? We're going to see, well, what you just saw a lot of. A lot of Magia. And maybe some ninjas. Stuff like that. You'll see. So yeah. Hot on the trail of the hand, Wolverine and Daredevil have discovered a terrible scheme by the Hood. Outnumbered by the forces of the Hand and the Magia, the heroes are joined by the unlikely team of the Punisher and Ghost Rider. Defeat this unholy alliance and stop the Hood. So here we go. Unpleasant surprises. Wait, is that the Hood? What's he doing teamed up with the Hand? Get in there and find out. And they got Hulkling as our powered up guy, our loner. Obviously got to use them. I'm still going to stick with these two because it's the first node. I mean, it doesn't matter who you use. You're going to wipe them out. I can't imagine anyone losing to the loner nodes. But if you do, message me. I really want to talk about it. The new 5-star is a powered up Hood. Wait, are you talking about Chasm? I can kind of see where you're going there if that's what you're talking about, but I like Chasm so far. Does he steal it though? I don't think he steals AP. I think he just drains it, right? You're gonna make me look. You're gonna make me look. Where's he at? I don't have all his powers, mind you. Let's see. Make me look here. Let's see, match damage, amplify, blah, blah, blah. It's match damage. Walking Abyss, converts to... Both teams lose 1 AP from the front character's strongest color with 1 or more AP. Then Chasm and enemy team's characters take front damage equal to... At max level, let's see. Convert 2 tiles, 2 random webs, 4 AP. Lose 1 AP for the front... Just lose. It's just lose. But that's actually one of the things I like about Chasm is between him and Gargantos, I think they're trying to do like a low to 0 AP meta. Don't quote me on it. I don't know the insides of their developers. I don't know what they're thinking of. But if you add both of those guys together who are pretty new, I feel like there's a low AP meta going on here that they're developing beneath our nose. Anyways. Working for the hand now, Hood? I guess you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. It's a partnership. We team up, you go away, and together we make a play for real power. Who are you selling your soul to this time? Funny you should put it that way, but I'm not telling. Someone out there is going to be like, the Hood doesn't sound like that. And I'm going to be like, I've never seen the Hood in anything except for this game. I am what some would call a casual Marvel fan. I know the movies. I know some of the cartoons. I know a lot of the video games. This game was the first introduction I ever had to the Hood so many years ago. The 9th anniversary coming up. Didn't see that one, did you, Murdoch? Look who's here. You smell a chance to play Executioner, Frank? You're in over your heads. We can handle it. How do you do Ghost Rider voice? Like, can you get gravelier than Wolverine the Punisher? Doesn't look that way. That's fun. Right now, we'll take all the help we can get. I was just like, you got Matt Murdock, and then you go down a step to Punisher, then down a step to Wolverine's voice, then what do you do for Ghost Rider? Just set your throat on fire? Tracking the source. Ghost Rider and the Punisher's personal quests have brought them here. Team up with them and shut down the Maggot and the Hand. Now this is what we like to call an easy node. For those of you still, playing around in these nodes at all, see a low level 65? That's at level 10. Obviously, shield level 9 and lower are going to have lower level easy nodes. But these are sort of things that you shouldn't be wasting your time on. Instead, you should just be wasting them with some sort of Thanos-based team. I like to use Thanos with Colossus, because any single match I do with Colossus is just going to knock somebody out. Thor's here just to take the hit to the face from Thanos' court death so that I can bring his health down to hopefully half health real soon. Because at half health, that's where he shines. So, there's unholy magic bleeding into this world from beyond. I was tracking its source when I ran into the Punisher. Following these magic goons usually leads to their bosses. And now here you two are. So we're all on the same trail, but we're just now finding that out. Big happy party. Great. Now let's find the Hood. They're testing me with this. I've always read this story, but I've never pictured trying to do all the voices, and it's quite comical to me. Probably even more so to those listening. We're supposed to be the good guys, Frank. You want these animals on the street? I want to be able to live with myself. Sounds like your problem, Murdoch, not mine. Ooh, tensions. Anyways. Tempting fate. The Hood is now tampering with dark magic. Stop him and his new hand lackeys before he unleashes something he can't control. See, doing it again. Another level 65 fight. We're just going to run these guys again. Anyways. I was more than you could handle by myself. Now that I got the hand on my side, you don't have a chance. Keep telling yourself that. Only a fool would trust the hand, Robbins. You're tampering with magics you don't understand. Let's check back on that point after you find out what we're going to do, if you live that long. And down he goes. Probably should turn up this background audio I have just a hair. Ghost Rider, you said you'd sense something. The Hood and the Hand are trying to tap into a source of immense mystical power. Together they can unlock something neither of them could access on their own. And it's all the more important for us to stay on Robin's tail. Let's see him work his magic while he's dodging punches. I'm going to clear my throat a lot for this one. I hate that error right now. You got to like connect to Facebook, but it doesn't let you. It's an annoying error right now. Anyways. And another, you see that there, level range 65. We're just going to run the Thanos team again, but we're going to tweak it a bit. We still want Thor here. We want him to take his damage down below half marker. But instead of good old Colossus punching people into next year, we put Black Panther on to make use of the stunning that Thanos is going to give him. Makes it a quite easy of a fight. Okay, so it's not much of a one-punch kill anymore, but we're going to do what we can with it. There we go. Or just remove the connect to Facebook question. Facebook's kind of where I store my data, so of course it keeps asking, even though it's, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. Like, I am connected. Like, what are you talking about? Not to mention, well, I like to give the free ISO away to friends. I don't really need it myself anymore, but I like the ability to give it to my friends that still need it, you know? Rewards, rewards, rewards. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to circle back to one of these real quick. Probably this one again. Just to get Thor down a little more. He's almost at the half level. We're going to do one more run of this just to get him down below half health. Because then he's usable for so many more things. I'll show you what I like to use him for in a second here. Yeah, I just loathe Facebook. Yeah, DC, you're not alone, man. I use it, but I think it's almost like a necessary evil nowadays. Like, people need it for family connections, friends, maybe like, I don't know. There's so many reasons to use it, but there's all the toxicity that goes with it. So I totally get the sentiment. I kind of forgot that this was 4 waves. It's going to do Thor a lot of damage, but it's okay. He'll be fine. Okay. Now let's move on. We got him nice and tenderized, you know, almost maimed, we'll say. We might not use them right away here, but we'll use enough things. So one of my obvious easy teams I like to use for stuff, for nodes, is this team. They're not boosted right now. I'll get to some of the 2 boosted teams here in a moment. I mean, actually, to be fair, we could use one of them right now. Right? Probably could. Like, we could probably have some fun with Carnage. I usually don't do this sort of thing, but why not, right? Let's see what else they have boosted in here. Let's get the powered ups going. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Never mind. Nope, nope, nope. Where is he at? I'll keep the Okoye and I-Hulk, and let's go with Scorpion. Scorpion, when boosted with Okoye, is nearly cheating. Let's make it even more fun. Where is... Oops, wrong button. We want... There we go. Just good old 3-star Wanda. I mean, you could use 5-star. You could use someone else if you want, but I'm just going to use 3-star Wanda. Note that I have Atlantis on there. I don't even remember why. I think for green AP, because she could use it. But it's like 53% chance to start with it, and I could use it, so why not? Hex bolt something. You could probably put on something like, what's that? What's it called? I'm trying to think of the name of it. Quantum Realm. There it is. The subatomic space one. That's going to help you start with purple AP. You know what? I'll swap to it right now. Why not? 47% chance to gain 5. Let's do it. Why not? Cool. So we got Okoye, Scorpion, Scarlet Witch. I think Scorpion had something I like to put on him as well. Was it Corvus? Match damage. There it is. Chance to start with 3 more purple AP. We'll do that right now. Hella doesn't need that. Thank you. This is a fun combo. I don't use it too often myself, but if Scorpion's boosted, it's almost a no-brainer. Although, once again, Shang-Chi is boosted, so it's easy to forget. The hand can't keep you out of my reach forever, Robbins. Things are doing okay so far. I'd say things are going just about perfect. I almost want to run this node multiple times for as fast as this is going to be over with. None of those supports kicked in there. I'm just noticing that. It's a little bit of BS. Oh, thank you, Corvus. That was support just kicking in and, you know, doing damage for no reason and also being boosted by Okoye. It's fun. We'll take... There's another damage hit for no reason. It's a shame Corvus can only be used on bad guys. Otherwise, you'd see him around a lot more often. Yep, here we go. Stinger's up. Just a lot of damage. Each 3 hits, each one's boosted by Okoye, and every time you kill someone, you get like 9 purple AP. Yes, please. I told you, keep the rider away from me. Oh. I think I'm still streaming, but my computer just had a problem, so I can't see messages right now. I usually use my PC to do all my connections. So I'll get back with any messages I receive as soon as it restarts back up, okay? In the meantime, I'll also keep reading, right? I am the spirit of vengeance, Robbins. There's nowhere you can hide that I won't find you. I hate when the computer does this problem, because now I have to sit here and like wait for it to come back up, log in myself. So.
Is everything alright?
Everything is fine, Cease. The only issue is my computer had to restart. I'm still streaming.
Wait,
I'm still live right now.
Did it have an error?
An error, yes. It had an error. Next node, Hand in Hand. The Hand and Maggie are running a last-ditch attempt to stop the heroes. Stand your ground against them. So, I don't know. Should I run them again? I think we should, because I think this shines more when you have waves to deal with. Just so you guys could see how much fun it is, at least in my opinion. Ooh, PC's almost back up. Just gotta, you know, log in. You know, that standard stuff. There we go. Should I take that? I should. Team up. Team up is always first, yellow second when running with Okoye. It's just fact.
I need help.
Oh yeah? What do you need help with?
With this dodge thing. I'm not making it at the right time.
Oh. She's doing the advanced tutorials, guys, in multiverses. You don't have to run them to run a fight. You can fight against the computers without doing tutorials.
Well, I need all the tutorials.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Can
I need all the tutorials before I can play online with other people.
Oh. Okay. Well, can we wait a moment till I get done with this, please? And this is...
Okay, fine.
I appreciate it.
Oh my god.
Almost got everything back up. Okay. Here we go. We got 18 team up AP. And a bunch of purple to go with it. So we're just gonna hit this right here. There we go. That's plenty of people dead and AP gained, right?
Daddy,
I could do that again right now. I think I should. Just to get to the next wave. What's up?
one day I really want 9 coins.
Oh, okay. So
Like, how much money do we have?
we're gonna hit this one. Actually, we're gonna hit this music on. That's what we're gonna hit. Let's see. Oh no, come on. Turn on music. I don't know if it's still loading or whatever. Give me a second. Meantime, I'm gonna hit this stinging claw off. There you go. That damage is so good. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's not playing at all. My music's not playing, and yet... Huh.
Hey, Daddy,
I'm guessing there's some sort of error that I had here, and it's not cool. Yes. Can I help you?
after this, I'm gonna show you a farm.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry, guys. This is, I wanted the music to be running, but it's giving me errors, which is always fun. Everyone loves errors, right? Okay, we're going to hit this up again. That Stinging Claw powered by Okoye Wakanda Forever is just kind of ridiculous. I'm just going to reload that browser I had running. It's kind of not working out for me the way I want it to. There we go. Not sure why. There we go. Took too long. Thank you very much for all your patience. I apologize with the errors I've had here. Okay. Let's get back to it. So we did the hand-in-hand. We did run from the rider. Whew. Target-rich environment. The Hood's making his way to the exit. Get to him before he escapes. We're not going to use this team this time. We showed them off enough. There's more people to play with here. There's phrasing in there. Don't come after me for it. Kind of wonder if I could run Okoye with Rhino. Let's see here. Whenever enemies strike, attack, or protect is matched or destroyed, deals damage, jumps to the front. Well, I don't need to use Okoye. Let's use Carnage. He makes enemy tiles. And then... Doesn't she do stuff when I do so much damage to the enemy? Let me see here. Whenever an ally takes least damage, blah, blah, blah. If an ally would deal at least that much damage to total health, gain 3 AP in their strongest color. That'd be green. That'd be green. That'd be green. That's kind of cool. I think we're going to up this and see how we can play with that here. We're obviously not using him for the match damage at this point because, well, let's face it, 5-star Carnage is there. So let's do this. I mean, if you're in a 4-star land, you're probably going to use this more often, pump it up to 5. But since I got a 5-star up there doing all the damage, I'm not using Rhino for this. I'm going to generate green AP. Let's see if this works and how much. I'm not going to put supports on. I want to just kind of see it in the raw. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Cover me, boys. You got it, boss. The Magia have all the exits covered. Then the only way out is through them. The hood's not sticking around. Time to get serious. Target-rich environment, just the way I like it. It's hard for me to jump between some of those voices. I'll do what I can, obviously. Let's go with this. I'll tell you what, I'm having fun doing it. That's really the important part, right? Right. So I should be generating green AP for each one of these I'm doing. Yep, I'm at 6 green for like nearly no reason. Not really. It wasn't gained from that though, I guess, huh? Come on, 5-star Carnage, get in there. There we go. So now I have this up here. So deals damage to the enemy team and destroying a random block tiles, plus an additional 4 enemy or basic tiles. If Rhino's in front, also send a random enemy for 3 turns. That sounds great right now. Let's go for it. And gives me more green because of all the carnage. Ha! Carnage. I just did. Boy. Let's go with that just to get some more black, honestly. Because then I can create some more enemy tiles.
Is it not working?
Okay, so then we do this. Create 3 strength, blah, 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 protect tiles, and 2 enemy tiles. That's the important part right now. I don't really need the defense. It's just there for funsies. Let's hit this up. That's going to get a bunch of enemy tiles just because. And he's stunned. Fun times. So does this get any enemy tiles? For enemy or basic tiles? It will, won't it? Aw. It just doesn't... you just can't control where it goes. Okay. I was kind of hoping you could direct it. Oh well. 4 more special tiles. Do we have 4 more specials? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got plenty. Yeah, sure. Do it. Why not? Sign that contract. Sure. We'll just hit that again. More damage to him. Fun. This team works. 5-star Carnage is boosted, Rhino is boosted, Melinda May is boosted, and it seems like they're all having a fun time together. How cute. He's gone. There were too many of them. We can still find him. Sure we can. Some of the Maggie are still breathing. They'll know where he's gone. Yay, rewards. Okay. So that's all the normal nodes. Let's get to the special ones, the essential ones, right? This one's got Beast, the 3-star, so we'll do that first.
What?
Fight off the combined forces of the Magia and the Hand before they cause chaos.
Them here.
So first off, I'm going to use these level ups it's got there because I want them. There we go. I still use Hulkoi for a lot of these, you know, these essential nodes, but you could also use Thorpocalypse, as I like to call them, because it's just a shoo-in. If you don't know why, well, about to find out.
You don't jump out. That's good. That's good for take it.
And got enough yellow. Start off with shared strength.
Don't even think about jumping now.
The whole reason this team thrives is shared strength plus half Thor. There we go. We got shared strength out. We got a bunch of red. Let's just start punching. There we go. I say punching because if you haven't seen Apocalypse's animation for his red, he just basically haymakers everyone. I'll do it again. Just get rid of him. Now, I can't use his black right now because there's no shield to destroy. It would make a few, but I don't really care about that. Now, this might come in handy, because it gives a burst of health to allies. If there's a friendly blue on the tile, he provides a gadget. Two basic blue tiles become a strength 105 protect tile, which is already some protects on the board. I could literally use it for that. It's fun. But more importantly, we have this. That black is so strong when you got at least 4 protects on the board. I'm not going to match that 4-way blue down there because it'll get rid of one of my protects and one of my shared strengths. I'm going to leave it be. There's no enemy to match that, so I'm going to leave it alone. Enough red to do a big old punch again, or a bunch of punches. Basically, since Apocalypse is champed and they got shared strength out there, it's like almost 50,000 damage for the total of 7 red. It's pretty nice. And oh yeah, and it goes through defenses. Even better. Anyways, Hulkling's turn. Maggie, cheating and hand trickery create a lot of confusion on the battlefield. Cut through the chaos and take them down. Now, if you didn't know already, his yellow, it basically states, and I'm paraphrasing here, I'm Okoye's best friend. End of quote. Anyways, you know, read down there. Whenever Hulkling fires an ability, he converts 3 team-up AP into one of his allies' strongest colors. Friendly team-up tile matches deal 40% more damage. Remember, she does extra damage on team-up matches as well. And gain 2 extra team-up AP. That's ridiculous. You you don't have to ever cast this ability. Just let it sit there, and Okoye will do the rest. His purple is great. I like to use it for purple for stealing. His green it's fun, but it's nice and cheap. It's only 4 green, but I wouldn't use it that often if I could. It doesn't do as much as I'd want it to. Maybe I'm just being picky. It is cheap. I can cast it over and over again, but I guess I'm just being picky. Yeah, let me take a quick look back to see who we're fighting. We're fighting some Kishus, Muscles, etc., etc. Let's have fun with it. Once again, we'll do Okoye, but we won't do I-Hulk this time. We'll do Doctor Strange. You're going to see his yellow, the Flames of Faltine, or the Flames of the Saltine. I don't know. It's me. I'm silly. Empowered by this Okoye Wakanda Forever with a bunch of extra team-up AP that Hulkling is going to be provided. So, why not, right? So, I have 2 already to start because of the boosts. I'm going to hit this crit because you'd be silly not to. And hit this team up right here. I have 6. Oh wait, I have 8 because of King's Decree. Now I know she's not in front because Doctor Strange is so strong right now, but still I have 7 team up AP already. That's nothing small to scoff at for them. Of course, you want to keep the ball in Okoye's court, so try to match just like reds or blacks. You know, things with the spear tip on the tile when you can. Just a suggestion. Not like you really, really have to, but it'll keep them stronger. There we go. Thank you for casting an ability. We'll just flame you now. I don't like the setup of things that I have here. I kind of want a different set. So I'm just going to throw this spear right here. Cool. That gives me a team up AP to match. We have 10. No, wait, 12 from King's Decree. Do a little bit of casting. Match that up. 7,500 damage, by the way, right there, just for matching team up tiles. Okoye is not boosted right now. She has the Royal Talon Fighter on as her support, which boosts the damage for team ups. Wakanda Forever boosts the damage for team ups. And Hulkling boosts the damage for team ups. So, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, that's that one. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme. I guess I could have waited to do this whole thing now, but we're going to do something else with him. We won't use him, or we won't use Okoye, we won't use Hulkling, we will use someone else. Maybe even someone else just to, I don't know, play around with his abilities more. I'm not sure what, though, to be quite fair. Let's do something that can boost our... You know, his blue is fun. Maybe we should play with that. I mean, I like the Eye of Agamotto, but I don't really have much of a use for it right now. So maybe we'll up this blue. Get down the purple. Now, if we could just get a bunch of blue AP. You know, blue being my strongest color. You know, blue being the one that Melinda May would help me generate. That might help. That might do good. Good job, Cease. Yeah, I see it over there. My girl just made an experience farm for herself in Minecraft. Pretty cool. It's simple, but it's effective. So we got Melinda May, Doctor Strange.
In a square, and then if the zombies get out, place some more blocks, but keep that line over there because only the problem is that the baby zombies might get out.
Okay. She's explaining how it works. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but she has a plan.
How did you get up there?
I almost want to put Bishop in. I just want another way to get blue.
Oh.
But I don't know if I really care that much. I wonder if there's anyone else in the powered up category that can help differently. Not really, it looks like. I'm not seeing who I could use for that, but you know what? I just want to try it out. Bear with me. I'm just going to do it anyways. Was it red, yellow, blue? I know if you get enough protects out there, and every time he starts in front, he'll make protects. So if I can get his red off, he'll start in front, he'll make protects. And when he's in front, he'll create blue. Yeah. Of course, if you get enough protects out there, he converts them to blue basic tiles. It's all in the vein to help Doctor Strange do his crimson bands more often. Just an idea. I could be wrong. This could go terribly south. I guess I should put red AP on, huh? Because I'm going to need that to get Bishop in front. Anyways, let's see how this works. Or not. It might not work at all. Who knows? Okay. Well, we've already got that much rolling in. I mean, I could use her to stun too, but I think his stun's more fun because, I mean, it's 16k damage per turn. It's like a big yes please, you know?
Oh, you guys are just hanging out right there?
Okay.
That's easy.
So we'll just stun, I don't know, this guy, because we all hate the Tommy gun, right?
Sorry, Mr. Skeleton.
Put that right there. Okay, so now I can get Bishop in front. We should probably go back over here and get him out of the way before those traps fool us one way or another.
Come on.
Ooh, I can stun another person? I'll stun him. Let's go with That, sure. Why not?
Okay.
They're not going to do anything. That's all there is to it. I don't need to do blue twice, I know, but it doesn't really matter.
And Daddy, the only problem is the monsters can't spawn in the monster spawner when it's daytime.
Oh, they can't? Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
So, converts an enemy special tile to a string 305 friendly protect tile. I don't see any enemy tiles, so we're just going to continue on. Okay. I mean, it's good. Another good thing about having Bishop around, just taking care of an enemy tile, I guess. This isn't working half bad. I mean, I'm just constant stuns here. Pretty well damaging ones, too. If I would have known this stun would work this well, maybe I would have switched out Bishop instead with, like, 5-star Daredevil, you know, to punish them being stunned even more. I thought he was supposed to be on overclock. There we go. And we'll hit this now. I'll do it on red just because. That works pretty well. Because of the damage from that from the Crimson Bands, it keeps triggering Melinda May getting more blue AP. That's pretty darn effective. I mean, of course, they're boosted, so hence it is, but, you know, just fun thoughts. Okay, finally, give a big hand. This is the challenge node. If you don't play shield level 10, you'll notice that this is green, and that means it's extra. This is a node that only pops up for shield level 10 play, and it's the hardest fight you're going to have in the entire PvE for that day. It starts at level 530 and just goes up from there. So you've got to applaud them. The Hand and the Maggie are good at cooperating. Too bad they're only coming together now to fight us. So we're going to run them with one of my favorite teams. Current favorite teams. There's plenty of good teams in this game. If you can't tell or look back at the past videos I got, I love to play around with this stuff. But ever since I found how much fun half Thor over here on the left, and this is important, America Chavez on the right. The placement is important. You want America Chavez in last place over here, okay? That means her passives kick in last. That means Thor's passive is going to kick in before hers, okay? Thor's half health benefit of the God of Thunder is going to kick in first, give me 5 AP on the board before her passive kicks in to create create critical tiles based on the amount of AP you have. So it's really important to have them like this. You can actually put Shang-Chi over here if you want, but as long as Chavez is on the right, her passive will go last. So, that being said, then I go over here. We just do a little bit of blue and purple AP. It only costs a little ISO if you really want. The power boost for blue and purple damage, because once again, it only costs a little bit of ISO. And the critical boost, because it only costs a little bit of ISO. And yes, I pour the whole thing in there. The amount of damage that comes out from this team is quite ridiculous. And, well, if you don't know about it, you're going to see it here. Yeah. Okay, then go get a drink upstairs. Okay. Well, we're going to start with the crit, because why wouldn't we? Then I could use the crit, but honestly, I just like to raise the, if you don't know, raising the combo points is more important. It really is. So I'm going to hit this red, get the combo rolling. Okay. So I'm going to also use this Vital Balance right now to get rid of this tile. That's going to make a red match, and that purple is going to fall up there, making a purple match as well. So it's going to be 2 extra combo points from all this. It almost doesn't matter what else I do at this point. That's a great benefit. I'm going to hit this one. Actually, you know, this one down here. That yellow will fall up above, making another match. And then we could do this one to make a team-up match. That should cover everything. Oh, you know what? If I do that, though, that purple above will fall in the 6th row, in the 6th column. So we don't want that to fall. That'll ruin that one. Let's do... this is going to be pointless, but we'll do that one for... Actually, we have 2 more to match. I didn't even think about that. 3 more if I take that away. So what if I do, like... Shoot. Let's do that, and then these, just for no reason. Just because we want to get this moving. Plus, it's getting late. I gotta put my kids to bed here in a minute. So, they're almost dead. We'll make a crit tile wherever we want. We'll say right here. You know why right there? Because the crit tile's next to it. It means the red on the left, it's a red match. And it's a purple match as well. It's a red and a purple match when this goes off. And that's going to be 2 more combo points with critical damage. I don't think that's enough damage. What do you think? Probably not enough. So there you go. That's that fight done. Now, as a bonus, I mean, I'm going to go back and hit all these nodes at least 3 times, except for these wave nodes. They only need to be hit twice on shield level 10. But each one of these nodes should be hit at least 3 times total to get the timer to appear on them. And that means I've done enough for full progression PvE. I'm going to hit the challenge node 2 more times here live on stream, though. So I want to show you other teams I like to use if I really, I'm serious at knocking them out. This is one of my favorites right here. Another one that makes use of Half Thor, I like his Okoye with Iceman. Use the blue team up and red and yellow team up, and of course team up boosts. I'm sorry, I said team ups. So team up boosts, red yellow boosts, blue purple boosts, just extra AP to start with for everybody. Iceman's going to be the one in the center stage shining this time. Need to get as much team up as we can, as always, but you also want blue as soon as possible. I see the red down there. I don't really care about that right now. I need those on ices. Those need to come out. Now, if you notice, Half Thor is not only giving me AP, but he's shuffling the board around. He's giving me your AP and everything. This is a big deal. I'm going to use a lot of this to help me, well, I'm basically going to get a lot of this done by having the board shuffle help me. So, there we go. Let's get more team up AP. I could take the team up AP right here, and it's highly tempting, but if I stun him, that's less AP he's stealing from me. No one likes theft. No one likes it. Although I don't like that crit they just made on me. Now I got more on ice tiles though, so win-win, so to speak. I'm gonna hit this Iceman out there, more tiles to match to cause more damage. Which, by the way, yes, Okoye does boost all those. 2 turns of stun. You might wonder why I healed. It's because I have 5-star Lucky the Dog on Iceman, getting health back every time he has a good percentage of time that I match a friendly special. We don't want Gorgon making any more moves, so I'm just going to throw this spear right down here in this bottom row, killing 3 of the on ices. That's 3 turns of stun on him. Oh, and the team damage from the Royal Talon Fighter kicked in. That's good luck. We're going to stun him, so I get a turn of peace. Iceman just busting people for big wave damage there. And okay, only the goon can move right now, and that'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to throw this out there, more Icemen. I'm going to throw the yellow out there from Okoye. And then I'm going to spearhead some of those Icemen. So there we go. Basically, Half Thor is helping you trim down the battlefield to make those blues easier to match. Plus Okoye can throw a spear through them. You're basically guaranteeing stuns after like a turn or 2. stunning important people, getting them out of the way. Okoye's team-ups were going to build up over time, and they're going to empower every one of those Icemen that you throw a spear through or just happen to match or get rid of yourself. It's a ton of damage and a ton of stunning. It's not quick and instantaneous. What also isn't quick and instantaneous, but is almost guaranteed to work, and if you don't know about it, you should, is the Winfinite with Beta Ray Bill, Thanos, 4-star Thanos, or anyone with a big green destructive power. You'll see soon enough if you don't know, and Polaris. I'm going to change your supports up to make this even easier. I like Vibranium Ore on her. Beta Ray Bill, he gets Carol's Communicator, wherever that's at. You can tell I've been using those supports for the Puzzle Gauntlet recently. And Thanos, he had something, but I'm not even going to worry about it. It's not that important that he has his. I'm just going to boost blue and green AP on up. No, I don't use this team all the time. However, it is very important when you're coming up the ropes, because even though there's only just 2 4-stars in here, only 1 5-star, you don't even need to have Beta Ray Bill champed. This works with minimum resources. So please do yourself a favor and use this if you haven't been already. I'll make that match right there. All you really care about for Beta Ray Bill is his yellow passive to make blue and green AP out of protect tiles when they get destroyed or matched by anybody. That's really it. Everything else is pure gravy, really. I could fire this right now. It's not worth it. I really need to get more. If I'm going to use a blue, I'm going to use Polaris to get a 4-turn stun out. Ouch, that actually hurt. Okay. So we're going to stun him so he didn't steal more AP, because that's horrible. Really hurts this whole chance of winning thing, you know. The Carol Communicator, by the way, helps keep Beta Ray Bill alive, because it will heal him when you match or destroy, friendly. I should think it's just match friendly tiles, but still. And now Thanos' purpose. His Mad Titan's Mercy, it destroys 32 random tiles. Did you know there's only 64 on the board? So that means it's half the board randomly destroyed, which means Polaris is going to act on that, which means Beta Ray Bill is going to act on it. You're going to get a lot of fun out of this ability when you use it with those 2 guys together. There we go. I'm going to stun him now. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, when they programmed the game strikes, attacks, and protects actually generate have a priority over strikes and no priority over attacks. So, in other words, when they're recreating tiles due to Polaris's electromagnetic resonance and particle accelerator, due to all these things, it's always going to generate more the protects over the other 2, over attacks and strikes. That's to our benefit, because we want protects out there, because that's what Beta Ray Bill uses to make green and blue AP. So look at all the protects I had out there. Even though I made all those strike tiles, I made a ton of them. Doesn't matter. I'm going to throw out some clashes, because I want extra damage. And we're just going to be wasting blue AP if we don't use it. We have enough now to do a scuttlebutt on the side. Some more of these blues. And we're going to do another one of these Mad Titan Mercies. Okay, do another scuttlebutt. More of these blues. More blues. And Mad Titan Mercy. You might wonder why I changed who I'm hitting. I don't want to use a whole entire blue on one little bit of damage. Scuttlebutt doesn't do as much damage, to be quite funny, per hit compared to these Mad Titan, not Mad Titan, I'm sorry, these Clash of the Worthies. So I try to make as much use of that damage as I can. It's not a long fight per se, but it is a lot of just clicking, 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 clicking. But they don't get to move because they're just constantly held in this position while you're just gathering green and blue AP and having your way with them. So there's 3 different teams that use this time for that challenge node. There's so many more ways to do it. But that way right there, the Winfinite with Beta Ray Bill, Polaris, and 4-star Thanos is probably one of the easiest ways to go about it. There's other ways. There's an even easier way, but it takes a lot longer. I'm not going to get into it now, but if you want to know more about it, hit me up in the chat comments on YouTube or on Twitch. I'm happy to go through the details of what I use to go through it. Hint, it has something to do with that top character. These top 3. Hawkeye, Gamora, and Coulson. That's who I used to use before I was a big 5-star player. And no, Hawkeye was not champed. Not even close. Maybe 6 covers tops. So, anyways, thank you very much for watching me go through all that stuff. Thank you, DCU. You have a good evening as well. I gotta go. I gotta go upstairs. I got kids waiting on me. It's bedtime. It's time to go read some stories to them. And yes, I use voices on their stories too. Thank you very much. See you all guys, everyone tomorrow. Later.